Jeff Pegues is with us from Washington. Jeff, we saw that huge security shift, stepping up security measures at airports, big sporting events, and concerts following 9/11. Is that really the kind of action, the extent of the action, really, officials are taking after the Paris attacks?
Well, yeah, I think it's pretty clear, whether you're hearing from law enforcement or political leaders in this country, there has been a shift. Some people are calling it a wake-up call, but if you just look at the targets hit by the attackers in Paris, the restaurant, the theater, these are targets that a lot of people refer to as soft targets. And so there is an evaluation right now underway about how to adjust security in this country based on now what has happened in Paris.
Jeff, the French have a very, very strong intelligence apparatus, but a lot of people are surprised that they were not able to pick up any type of chatter or anything to indicate that something like this was being even planned. So how does the U.S. and France and other countries try and stop these homegrown but very highly coordinated attacks in the future?
Well, I think there has been an assessment leading up to these attacks that there was some chatter, some social media activity from ISIS suggesting that they wanted to target Paris, to target France. However, what has happened here is another indication that, despite some of the lessons learned after the Charlie Hebdo attacks, there were gaps in security, gaps in intelligence. Right now, the initial reaction to what happened in Paris is this search for the suspects. But underneath the surface, of course, there is also this desire to get to the bottom of why there wasn't more intelligence indicating that something of this scale was planned. So there is an assessment going on right now looking at how some of these signals, alarms perhaps, were not heeded before this attack happened on Friday.
Jeff, based on your conversations with U.S. officials, is there a sense that there is an ISIS central command, or is the thinking more that these are separate groups coming together?
Well, a lot of those questions are being looked at right now. In this search for suspects, you are finding that there are some ties to Syria, and now there will be some discussion about, and there has been really, this evolving threat from ISIS. ISIS, in the past, the MO was inspiring people to carry out lone wolf attacks. But what this attack in Paris shows is that the nature of the threat from the organization has evolved. They have developed into something closer to what Al-Qaeda was in its day, if you will, because Al-Qaeda has certainly been downgraded now, and the threat is from ISIS. But the group has evolved to one that has shown the capability to carry out more coordinated attacks, and that is what we see in Paris.
All right, Jeff Pegues in Washington for us. Jeff, thank you.